Hey, what's going on, guys? Dan back, finally. Lots changed as normal. I think the last video I made was about the 78 Trans Am that I had, which is long gone. I sold that a while ago, but as you can see by the thumbnail, I'm back in a Foxbody and very happy to be back. I've missed pretty much every Foxbody I've ever had and gotten rid of, so let's kind of dive into what I got going on here. This is an 86 GT. I bought it from a local guy. He's actually a subscriber, and I've met him once before. I've actually seen this car at the racetrack before. But already got the top end off. Honestly, the car is in really, really good shape. It's not in great shape, right? There's a lot of flaws with it, which is totally fine. I actually kind of appreciate that. It's got a lot of character. But the interior, pretty good shape. Pretty good shape. You know, for what it is, 40-year-old car, honestly, it's in great shape for me. Turbo car. It is a stock bottom end 302. I want to say, he said this was out of like a 96 Explorer or something like that. On 3 turbo kit. The turbo's over there. Holley System X intake. And then it's got a set of trick flow heads, which are over here, that I finally... I had to get them redone, but essentially what happened was, got the car, drove it around for a little bit. He had a real hard time getting it to idle right. And essentially what was wrong, it's on a Mega Squirt, and I know not much at all about Mega Squirt, so I had to do a lot of research, and I found a lot of the settings that were wrong within the actual software itself with regards to injector data. Mostly it was the injector data, so changed a lot of that. And when I bought the car really wouldn't even idle. When the fans would kick on, the electric fans, it would like almost kill the car. So I changed a lot of those, input all the new injector data, or the correct injector data, and honestly, it like cleared up the idle almost immediately. Still couldn't get it right, but it was good enough for me, honestly. Like it had a very, very small surge, but I knew it was there, but if you were listening to it, you wouldn't be able to tell. So anyway, drove the car around for a little bit, noticed that there would always kind of be a puddle of antifreeze right around the overflow. So checked the antifreeze was way low. So put more antifreeze in it, and then I was getting more and more out of the overflow. So I was like, okay, something's going on. Probably a head gasket, you know, turbo car. It had just the ARP regular head bolts. I was like, you know what? Let me just pull it apart, kind of see what's going on. I'm assuming it's a head gasket, but really, like, you know, these cars, everyone beats on them. I beat on them. And so anyway, long story short, as I was pulling the heads off the driver's side, once I loosened I think it was further, one of the cylinders, but as soon as I started loosening the bolt, I just heard like a hissing sound. I was like, okay, this is probably the cylinder where it is. And yeah, nicked the head gasket. So, you know, whether it was there when I bought the car or not, I really don't care. This doesn't bother me at all. I actually kind of am glad I am just pulling it apart, because one, I get to see what was in the car, and then two, get to just put it back and know what I put back together. So, you know, definitely not something that I am upset over by any means. This is granted it's a lot of labor, but it's a fairly inexpensive fix. And again, I got a very, very good deal on the car for what I think. So I'm more than happy with it. But let's kind of go over where we're at. So I do have, does have trick flow roller rockers. This is the lower end of the Holley System X. Some new gaskets for it. I got a set of Cometic. I went with 51 thousandths gaskets just to kind of knock the compression down a little bit. And then also because I had the heads milled a tiny amount. I got a new set of push rods too, because the push rods were too long. So these are 7-inch 150. As I kind of went through and did some testing, I was getting about 7-inch. It was like between 7 inches and then 7-inch 50 thousandths. So I just went with 7-inch. especially again since I milled the heads a little. But got some ARP head studs that we're gonna put on it, so these will be better than the bolts. They'll be head studs. And then, like I said, just picked up the heads back from the local machine shop down here. He did say that the deck or the surface was very warped. So I'll go ahead and start throwing it back together, and then probably just pick it up every now and again, give some updates and stuff. But it'll probably take me all weekend. I'm not really going as hard in the paint with these cars as I used to. One, because I'm just too busy, and honestly, like, it just kind of beats me up over time. So not that young anymore. So we'll go ahead and start plugging away at it, and then we'll update here in a little bit. One other thing real quick. It had the most god-awful motor mounts in it. So while I was doing this, I went ahead and got some new Prothane motor mounts. I did a front seal as well, just because there's a little bit of oil. It's either the drain plug or the front main, so I just changed it. But yeah, we got some actual good motor mounts on it now. Oh, the other thing too, I don't know if you can see it back there. That is a TKX transmission, so it has a very good, solid transmission in it, which again, very happy about, with a center force clutch. The other thing I forgot, oh yeah, trick flow stage 1 cam. So a lot of really good parts. The car is a blast to drive. So let me go ahead and get this thing thrown back together. All right, so a little bit of progress. Got the head studs in, Teflon all on the bottom. Brake cleaned it up real nice. I got the front I got the harmonic balancer and pulley back on. I'm waiting on some new of the dowels that go in the head. I have the old ones, they're a little beat up, so I'm just gonna throw a couple new ones on. Got the heads on, torque down, head studs, obviously. I know some people probably in the comments are gonna be like, hey, you gotta use this length push rod and blah, blah, blah. This is what I use. And that's great and all, and you're probably right, but I actually, I don't know if I can get it to see. You can't really see it with the light, but you can kind of see it right there. But the line is directly in the middle of the valve, and it has a good spread too. So this is the right length push rod for this setup, this engine, whatever the deck height and whatever the heads are milled to and all that. 7 inches is right on the money for this. So just keep on going. I'm gonna go ahead and do the valves. I'll set the valves right now, and then I don't know, after that, probably put the intake on and start cleaning up all this stuff. It looks like a rat's nest, but once we start kind of throwing everything on, it'll start to look better. All right, so I got all the rocker arms adjusted. Heads are on completely. Gonna finish up for the day right here, just because I'm a little tired. My back hurts, I'm getting old. But pick back up tomorrow. Start with probably the intake, and then actually I'm changing the steering rack. The steering rack had some play in the like the shaft, and then the rag joint too was pretty wore out, so I got a new rag joint. So I'm gonna change that tomorrow. Well, I already got it out, I just gotta put the new stuff in. We'll do that, and then we'll keep plugging away on the motor. May finish it tomorrow. If not, probably finish it up on Sunday or Monday or something like that. It's supposed to rain because you got these double hurricanes or something coming this way, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for sticking around. Those who've stuck around for a while, enjoy the content. So anyway, that's gonna be it for this one. Thanks, guys. We'll see you on the next one.